Welcome to Limber for Life. My name is Laura, which you all probably know already, and we're going to do a stretching class today. I would like you all to make sure that you take care of your body during this class. Remember a few things. If it hurts, we don't do it. Enjoy yourself and try to be comfortable when it gets a little bit uncomfortable. If you're my class at Kissing Tree, hi, I miss you guys. Enjoy. Alright, so we're going to start walking a little bit to warm up our legs. Just nice little marches. Make sure your core is nice and tucked at all times, except if I tell you to relax it, then you can let it go. Other than that, keep nicely marching. Now go ahead and pull up those toes, in and out, toes all the way up to your knees. Bring the core in nice and tight, chest stays up. Good job. Now we're going to go up on the ball of our feet, onto our toes, sink nicely. Make sure you control that movement and you don't sway too much back and forth. Keep that core nicely tucked, shoulders open, and chest up. Good job. Keep going. We're going to go for another few seconds to warm up those calf muscles. Good job. Now we're going to come up and we're going to bring one arm up all the way to the ceiling. You want to make sure that your middle finger is reaching up all the way, stretching, and on the other side that middle finger is pulling you down to the ground. You should feel a stretch coming right down here all the way to that hip. Good job. And go ahead and switch sides all the way up to the ceiling with that finger. Stretch down and pull those muscles apart. Make sure you keep breathing, don't stop, that'd be bad. Good job. And switch sides. Good job. All the way up to the sky. Keep stretching as much as you can. Deep breaths, pulling the fingers apart and to the other side. Good job, all the way up. Good. Now go ahead and open your legs a little bit for me. Keep that core nice and tucked. Bring the arms up high to the sky and start reaching one side after the other, trying to get all the way up to the ceiling like you want to pluck an apple from a tree or a Snickers bar from the top shelf. That's what I'd like to do. Good, keep going. Now we're going to come up onto those tippy toes and we're going to keep plucking up high to the sky. One more time, reach with both arms, tippy toe around and down to the back, bringing the arms back like this. Pulling the shoulder blades together and looking up high into the sky. Good job. Now come together and give yourself the biggest hug. Nice and tight, looking down to the ground, bringing the belly button all the way to the spine. Deep breath in, open up, and to the back. Good job. Very, very good. Now we're going to start rolling those shoulders. We're going to make big rolls with the shoulder all the way around. Good. Keep going, you're doing good. Keep rolling and roll the other way. Beautiful. Very, very, very good. That's fantastic. Good. Now we're going to go into one shoulder. You're going to roll one shoulder at a time. Good. Nice and big rolls. You want to really feel that shoulder coming back and those shoulder blades moving, right? Don't just roll your shoulders a little bit. You're going to do a full circle, bringing the shoulder blades all the way to the spine. Good. You're going to switch directions now. Forward and big rolls with those shoulders. Good job. Keep rolling them one after another, keeping that core relatively tucked. You don't want to have the hips fall out. Good job. Now we're going to go into a stretch and we're going to start our holds, right? Remember, we like to hold our stretches because the longer we hold them, the longer our muscles have to relax into it. We're going to bring one arm out. You're going to have a nice triangle position right here, pulling your fingertips to the top of your arm. We're going to start out looking at that arm, at that hand. From that shoulder, we're going to look over to the other side, tucking the core, bringing the chest out slightly, staying nice and tight, and we're going to hold that stretch for about 30 seconds. Good job. And hold that stretch for just a little bit longer. Good. You should feel that on the underside of your arm, into those fingertips, and rest, relax. Shake those hands out for a little bit. And we're going to go to the other side. We're going to flex our hand nicely. Look at that hand. Come up and look over to the other side. Bringing that chest out and really tucking the core nice and tightly. That's beautiful. You're doing a fantastic job. I'm very, very proud of you guys. Good. Hold that core in nice and tight. Really pull those fingertips up, chest out, and look. That stretch should be felt over here in that neck area as well. And it should give you a nice relief from neck tension when we're done with it. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath and don't lock your knees. We don't want to pass out, right? Good. And relax. Beautiful. I'm going to go to the other side. Looking at those fingers and coming back over with that head. Holding that core nice and tight. Tucking it beautifully. Good job. Also, you guys probably noticed that there's no music if you're not in my class at Kissing Tree. And you don't know why, but I'm new to YouTube and I don't know how to make sure that I don't get in trouble for using music. So turn on your own music when you're at home and listen to it while you're stretching. That way you can choose what you want to listen to, which is fine, right? Shake out those hands. And we're going to come to the other side. I'm going to go back over here. Nice and flexed hand. Remember, tuck that core, look at that hand, and to the other side. Keeping that chest up and open. Beautiful. Remember, do not lock your knees. You're going to start to get dizzy if you do, and we want to try to avoid that. Pull those fingertips up to your arm. Good job. Hold that stretch. Really pull. And go ahead and keep breathing. Good job. And a little bit longer. And go ahead and let go, shake out those hands. Now we're going to bring one arm over. You're going to open your legs about hip width apart. So if you're standing on a mat, at about the width of your mat, you're going to tuck your core, you're going to bring your arm over, and you're going to bring your hand in like this, pushing that arm towards your chest. Now you want to make sure that you don't turn your body and that you don't push your arm at the front here. You want to bring it over, bring the hand behind the elbow, the arm here, and push towards you. Take deep breaths and hold that stretch for me. While you're holding, you should be feeling that stretch coming over that arm right here. Not necessarily in the joint, however. If your shoulder joint hurts a lot with this, release some of the tension. Make sure you're adjusted right and you're not pulling up or shrugging your shoulders, okay? That's really important. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Good job. All right. And then we're going to go to the other side. Bring the arms back. You can shake your hands if they're a little tingly. And we're going to come to the other side, pulling over, bringing that thumb. That thumb is up, right? Not here, not there. It's nice and up. And pull and hold that stretch. Tuck that core nice and tight. Good job. You're doing fantastic. I love it. Good job. Take deep breaths and don't shrug up too much. Keep the shoulders nice and set and nice and down. Doing so good. Deep breaths. And try to relax into that stretch. And to the other side. I know those stretches are a little uncomfortable. We talk about that in class a lot. But we just got to learn to get a little bit more comfortable with that uncomfortable to make sure we get better. Mobility is important. I tell you all that all the time. So keep stretching. Hopefully, y'all are doing this little video more than once, a couple of times in class, maybe even a couple of times at home. If you're traveling right now, I hope you're having fun. I certainly, hopefully, am having fun. And I can't wait to see you. I'll be back in class with you. Other side, good job, and pull it over. Remember, soft legs, really pull into that stretch. You're doing a great job. I'm very, very proud of you. Good job, and really squeeze in here. Hold that stretch for a second. Breathe and relax. You're doing amazing. Good job. Hold that stretch and then come on out of it and roll those shoulders one more time for me because they're a little bit taxed from all the shoulder stretches we've just been doing. Now, next we're going to come up here. We're going to bring one arm up. So we're going to grab our arm here by the elbow and bring our hand flat onto the back here. We are going to hold right here, look up, tuck that core in, and then pull into it. Now it's important, you're all going to be pulling right now while I talk, please. When you pull, I don't want you to just yank, tuck that core, right, and shift those hips slightly forward, and then stretch into it, stretching here. You should feel it coming over your rib cage. You're still holding, right? You haven't switched yet? Good. Keep holding. And come on out to the other side. Up first, then behind. Remember, flat hand right here. Turn over and stretch into that side. It's beautiful. Good job. Good, really stretch. Come a little bit deeper. Remember, we stretch into our comfort level. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. Do what you can and make it work, all right? Awesome, come on out. Reach up high to the sky for me. And relax. I'm gonna do that. Same stretch one more time. We're gonna repeat it again like we did with the others. Go do it twice on each side. And stretch into it. Good job. Really stretch. Remember that flat hand on the back. Breathe. Don't necessarily lock your knees. Shift your hips and tuck tightly. And down to the other side. Come on up high. Grab that elbow. Flat hand on the back. And to the other side. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Y'all are doing a great job. Really stretch and hold. And if you feel comfortable, give yourself a little bit of a tuck and a pull. Gently, don't hurt yourselves. And come deeper into that stretch. Good job. Go ahead and come on out of it. Reach up. Roll those shoulders. We're going to go into a little bit of balance work, all right? Not a lot. If you need to hold on, that's totally fine. If you're at home, you can grab a little chair, put your hand on a chair. If you're in the classroom, at KT, we have the bar and we have the walls. Just make sure you don't hold on to anything that can move away from you, especially when you're at home, right? Find yourself a stable surface to hold on. That'll make it a lot easier and safer. We don't want anyone falling when we work on our balance. That would be super counterproductive, all right? So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold on our tippy toes. I'm wearing white pants today because they're comfy and I like them. So we're going to come about hip width apart with our toes. And we're going to go into a slight turnout, basically a second position if we were in one. And from here, the first thing I want you to do is, I want you to remember to bring your belly muscles all the way in and up, and then to bring your chest up like there's a hook attached. Bring your butt in slightly so that your center of balance and center of gravity is right over those toes. Now, we're going to go skyrocket up for a second, and then we're going to sink slowly down. We're going to do 10 of those, and then we're going to rest. Do 10 more, rest, do 10 more, and rest, okay? So, core in. You can have your arms out if you'd like to, that'll help with balance. You can have your arms at the front, your arms at the top, you can have your arms wherever you would like them. I'm going to just have them out here for now, just so you can see how it would look if they're out. So, core in nice and tight. If you have a chair, remember, put one hand on a chair or the wall or wherever you're at. We're going to come up, hold, and we're going to sink for 1, 2, 3. We're going to do that same thing one more time. We're going to come up, hold, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. We have 8 more. We're going to come up, hold, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. We're going to do a little more. And up, hold, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to come up. That's number 5. Up, hold, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And again, 6. Up, hold, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. We're going to come up again and we're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3. And again, 7. 1, 2, 3. And again, up. 8. 1, 2, 3. And lift. 9. 1, 2, 3. And 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Shake out those calves. Those calves are going to be burning a little bit, or at least they should be. I want you all to make sure, I'm going to show you with one leg. I'm going to hike up one leg pan, and I'm going to show you my Grinch socks, which are very cute. So what we're going to do, I want you to make sure you look at that ankle for 1 second. When we come up into that, right, I don't want to see no ankles going sideways or out. That's not good for our joints. We don't like it. It's not good for the knees. It's not good for the hips. It's not good for anything. We want to try to propel us up strongly. You don't need to have as much height as I have. I'm high up on my toes. You don't need to do that. If you can only go, let's say this high, but it's nice and stable, let me adjust my form, good Lord, then that's totally fine. I'd rather you don't be as high, but have good form. Okay? We're going to do another set of 10. Are we ready? And you can have, again, your hands anywhere. Make sure that our hands are out, that our chest stays nice and upright. Core in. We're going to come up and 1, 2, 3, and down. Go. 2, 1, 2, 3, and down. And 3, 1, 2, 3, down. And 4, 1, 2, 3, down. 5, 1, 2, 3. See, that was bad. Down. 6, 1, 2, 3, down. And 7, 1, 2, 3, down. And 8, 1, 2, 3, down. And 9, 1, 2, 3, down. And 10, 1, 2, 3, down. Beautiful. Shake out those calves again. And we're going to do that one more time. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Are we ready to do it one more time? Are your calves burning? Mine are burning. But I also was at work all day today. And I'm tired because I was working with all of you today. So, and now it's about, what time is it right here? It is 10:30. Right. Are we ready? We're going to do it again. 1, and slowly down. And 2, and slow it down. And 3, and slow it down. And 4, and slow it down. And 5, and slow it down. And 6, and slow it down. And 7, and slow it down. And 8, and slow it down. Last one, and slow it down. Beautiful. Now we're going to go on a stretch and a balance exercise. We're going to go hold our toe core nice and tight. We're going to bring our leg up. We're going to give it a little hug, and we're going to tuck it in nice and tight. You want to try to get that leg as high as you can. I don't really care what your foot does. You can flex it, you can point it, whatever you're comfortable with. But we're going to hold that position, right? Take a deep breath in. If you can't get it that high, that's totally fine. If you can only have it here, Also totally okay. You do what you can. This is more for me about you holding that balance and working on that standing leg and getting more comfortable with adjusting that wobble that you'll most likely feel. Perfect. We're going to hold a little bit longer, and we're going to switch that leg to the other side. We're going to come up and hold that position nicely. Good job. I know that you all are probably falling all over the place right now and cackling. That's okay. You're probably cursing my name, and that's okay too. But we need to do it so we get better at it, right? Plus, when I come back in a couple of weeks, then hopefully you've not lost all the progress we've made in the last half a year. Awesome. You're doing fantastic. Your standing leg should start to burn a little bit at this point. Your calves should be tired and your legs should be tired. We'll stretch it out in a minute, but first we're going to keep that balance, okay? Focus and breathe. And switch sides for me. Shake out those hands. If you do have some arthritis in your hands and your hands hurt a lot, you don't have to interlock them. You can really just kind of hold it, or you can even, let me do it this way, I have my watch on, hold your wrist and kind of just hook that leg into the arms. That's totally fine as well. It's not a big deal. You can totally hook it. Not a big deal. Totally fine. Not a problem. You can wiggle your foot around a little bit too, like me, because I get really bored standing on one leg. And breathe. Try not to hunch all too bad, right? Try to keep your upper body as stable as you can. That'd be good. But if you can, that's fine too. Switch sides. We're going to come to the other side. We're going to come up. And we're going to hold. Beautiful. I wish you all could see my camera set up right now. It's pretty bad. I have the camera in a little box. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights pointing at my face, flashlights. I don't have a ring light to make sure you can see my face a little bit and I don't look too awkward. I definitely feel awkward in front of the camera, I'm telling you all that. It's weird. And I miss being in an actual classroom. Okay, come on down, shake it out. Now we're going to go to the back. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our foot and we're going to hold it. You can hold it with one hand, you can hold it with two. If you cannot reach that foot, there's bands. You can use one of the black rubber bands we have and hook the leg and kind of hold it. You can grab your pant leg if you want to. Or you can really just stand like this and trying to bring that heel up and just hold. All of this is fine. Alright, so grab that leg and hold it. Now make sure we're not in a position like this, right? We're not a dog peeing at a pole. You bring your legs together, tuck that core. Now shift those hips forward. Keep holding that position. Don't put your leg down. If you bring that hip forward, right, you'll feel a bigger stretch coming into these muscles right here, which is what we want to stretch. We want to stretch right in here. So when you feel that stretch coming from up here all the way down, you know you're in the right position. Go ahead and switch sides now. Come over to the other side, hold that foot nice and tightly, and stretch into that position. Beautiful. And also know you're falling all over the place with that stretch. And that's okay. That's all right. It's not a big deal. It's totally fine. Keep that stretch, keep that breath, and hold your position. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Amazing. Very proud of you guys. Good job. And switch sides again for me. Up we go and hold that position. Beautiful. So this is the first time y'all are watching this. This is probably, I don't even know, Thursday? Tuesday? I don't know. Well, if you're not from Kissing Tree, then you may be watching this randomly. But if you are my classes, then this is because I'm traveling. Alright, switch sides. Their leg comes up. Beautiful, lovely, and wonderful. Really stretch deep into that leg and hold it. This is balance work and flexibility. We always want to combine both because it makes us strong and mobile, which is really important, especially when we get older. Breathe. Make sure you don't come forward too much. Try to keep your chest up and your core engaged, all right? Good job. And out we go. Shake it all out. Shake those legs out. Take a few steps. We're going to go into a little bit more balance work. Make sure that you have something to hold on if you need it, okay? I'm going to say that 15,000 times because I'm not there to look at you. So hold on if you want to. We're going to start with bringing our leg forward and out. We're going to point that leg and we're going to lock that knee when that leg is forward and out. You're going to bring your chest up. From here you're going to walk to your knee with your toe and you're going to bring it back. That's beautiful. I'm going to do that again. You come to your knee and you're going to come to the front. And that is 1. We're going to do 5 of those, all right? So we're going to go for 2. Beautiful. Hold that balance. We're going to come back to the front. And 3. We're going to come back. Good. Keep that balance. Good job. Love it. And 4. Yes. Beautiful. And number 5. Point that toe. Point it. Good. Love it. And shake it out. I wonder what music you all are listening to right now. If Marty's in the class, it's the 60s or the 70s or the 50s. Point your toe. If Sharon is in the class, then she gets the music choice. It's modern music. But who knows? Y'all gotta text me and tell me later what you're listening to. Or maybe Christmas music. This could be the class before Christmas. If they have class on the... When would that be? The 24th? No, I don't think you have class on the 24th. Do you? I don't know. And I think that was 3. Was it? Well, no, I didn't count. And I can't ask Elaine because it's a video. Darn it. Okay. We have, let's do 1 more for good measure. Good job. To the front and back. Good. Last one. And shake it out. Awesome. We're going to go back to stretching now because I think we did enough of balance work for now. We're going to come nice and hip width apart, either to the edge of, a little bit more than hip width, honestly, to the edge of your mat, or even a little bit wider. Whatever you're comfortable with is fine. We're going to make sure that we're going to go down now. If you get dizzy, a few things. Roll yourself up, right? When we come out of that stretch, I don't want to see none of that. No, you know better. You're going to open your legs hip width apart. You're going to tuck your core. You're going to bring your hips back and out. Straighten the legs right here. And you're going to come down, touching the ground like this. We're going to relax our back. And we're going to stay here for 30 to 40 seconds. Okay? I'm going to try to turn on my little timer so I can actually time this a little bit better. If my timer on my watch would pop up. Here we go. Good job. Try to relax and take a few deep breaths, holding that position. We're going to come up, roll yourself nice and slow. Head comes up last. Roll out those shoulders. Beautiful. We're going to do that again, okay? So we're going to come down, low to the ground. Remember, unhinge here. Shake those hips loose. Relax into that back. When I'm in class, I usually come around and touch you right here. Try to release that tension in that back, okay? Even if I'm not there to kind of tickle you. So we're going to come down and we're going to come low. If this stretch feels too easy, feel free to walk behind the legs. You don't have to do that. My hood. But you can. Certainly can if you would like to do that. Breathe deep and relax your back. Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, wonderful. Hold that position and breathe. Beautiful. Hold it a little bit longer. Really stretch into those hamstrings in the back of the thighs. 5 more seconds. Hold. That you've come back up because my video cut out a second ago. So we're going to come from here. We're going to come back up, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go sit down on the ground. Alright, so we're going to sit down. We're going to come into a butterfly stretch like this, which is perfect. And we're going to go start butterfly, fly away. When we're stretching down here on the floor, you all know, we do what we can. If it hurts, we don't do it. We want to avoid any kind of hip or back pain because that's never a good idea. So if you feel your hip hurting or your back hurting, come on out of it, relax for a second, and it'll be just fine. Alright, so from here, after we're, now I'm going to find my little timer. It's on my phone again. We're going to say butterfly, fly away. And we're going to come down, bring the nose down to our toes as low as we possibly can. Good job. Take a few deep breaths and really hold that stretch. We're going to stay down here for about 1 full minute. Beautiful. Keep holding that position. And remember, you can come as low as you need to. You don't have to be all the way down. You don't have to be all the way up. You go wherever you can hold it and wherever you're the most comfortable. Also, if you're wondering why the video is kind of cut in 2 parts, it's because I was recording an hour video, but the camera only recorded 30 minutes. I don't want to restart everything. So you're going to get kind of 2 30-minute halves. I love you. Come on up, sit up tall, and arms come out this time. You want to sit up as straight as you can, right? Bring that chest out. Sit nice and tall and squeeze. Beautiful. Come on up high as you can, and back down to those toesies, stretching nicely into it. Good job. Hold that position. We're going to be here for another good 30 seconds. Beautiful. And go ahead and come on up. Roll those shoulders and shake those legs out. Slide them forward a little bit in something that we call a diamond. Now this may cause a few calf cramps. Make sure, just kind of shake it out. If they do cramp, bring your legs in. But come into that diamond position and come on all down. Come on down. Jesus, you can't talk. I wonder how well the sound quality is when my head is down in between my own legs. Go ahead and hold that position. We're going to be here for another 30 seconds. Nice and deep breaths. Gorgeous, you're doing amazing. Go ahead and hold that position. And slowly come on out of it. Roll those shoulders. Beautiful. And we're going to go into a straddle. We love us a good straddle. Now, remember when we're in our straddle, what's important when we're straddling? First of all, we don't want to hunch. We want to sit up nice and tall to make sure we don't fall in too much. We also don't want to roll our legs inward. We always want to keep them out. If we put our toes in, it puts a lot of pressure on our hips and joints, and we really want to avoid that. We're going to sit nice and tall. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do straight sits. So we're going to come out, bring the arms out, lift those elbows up, chest rises, and we're sitting nice and tall and straight. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Deep breaths, and you can turn over to one side now. We're going to point our toes, and we're going to try to bring our nose as close to the knee as we can. However low you can go is perfectly fine. If this is it, perfect. If you can't go all the way, that is also fine. So come on down here and relax over that leg and hold that position. We're going to be here for 45 nice long seconds. Deep breaths. And really stretch. I know y'all are going to do an amazing job. I just can't see it. I'm looking at the camera trying to see what you're doing, but can't. That's okay though. I trust y'all's judgment. You've done this class so many times with me. I think you're going to be perfectly fine and safe with this class. Come on up to the other side. Remember to point those toes and bring your nose as close to your knee as you possibly can. Stay down on that leg and really stretch. Beautiful job. Y'all are doing amazing. Breathe. Good job. Keep holding that position and breathe. And go ahead and come on out of it. Roll those shoulders for a second. Come on up. Shake those legs out and bring those legs in for me. Alright, we're going to omit going to the front today, so we're going to straddle. I know usually in class we're going to go right here, but we're going to not do that today because I don't think we'll have quite as much time because it's a little bit different with the video. What we're going to do next is we're going to come, bring our legs like this in front of us. And the first thing we're going to do actually is we're going to give them a hug and we're going to bring them up and we're going to point our toes. We're going to bring our chest up and balance for a second. And we're going to flex those feet nice and hard, holding that balance, opening that chest up nice and tall. And we're going to point those toes again. You might get a little bit of a calf cramp here too. Come on out of it. Shake out the calves. It's going to be all right. And go ahead and flex those feet for me one more time. Beautiful job. You're doing amazing. And go ahead and point and feet down. Shake it out nicely. Now, next little step that we're going to do is we're going to bring our ankle up here. I like to thread my arm through here, through my leg, and we're going to hold and bring our chest up, and we're going to sit in that position for a good 45 seconds. Please, if you have any pain in your hips or joints, come out of it. Don't do it. Relax, okay? Don't tax yourself unnecessarily. We're doing what we can. I'm not here to correct your form. So, I'd also like to give the little tip. If you see your friend doing something that you know is not a good form, give them a little nudge and tell them, hey, straighten out those hips, or chest up, core in. Like I always say, tuck your core. You all know me well enough for this. Yeah. Switch sides for me. Beautiful. Good job. You hear my hip clacking? Oh my goodness. Okay, come on up, chest up, hold that position, and breathe for me. You're doing amazing. You're doing an absolutely wonderful job. I know that for a fact. Beautiful. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You're doing amazing. Hold that position just for a little bit longer. Good job. Maybe 10 more seconds and we're going to come out of it. Good. And come on out of that position. And we're actually going to go straight to our back now. We're not going to take that much time in the seated position for this little video. We're going to come up and we're going to bring our knees into our chest. And we're going to make tiny little circles with our legs. You can hug your legs while you do this. You don't have to though. You can have your hands to your sides. That's totally fine as well. Whatever works, whatever feels good is fair. Switch directions for me so you do the circles into the other direction. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I always have my hands on my knees and I can feel my knee joints kind of creaking. That's how I know I'm getting older. But yeah, make sure there's no pain when you do that. And make sure you really press down into the mat. You want to massage your lower back. This should feel really, really, really nice on your lower back. It should feel pretty good. Good job. I love it. Keep rotating and rolling those hips. And switch directions for me one more time. Really press down. I like to roll over onto my side just a little bit to get those hip flexor muscles and upper glutes, not glutes, yeah, hip flexors. Yes. So come onto the side a little bit and really rotate those hips in a circle and switch directions again for me. Beautiful job. Make sure you don't hollow out your back too much in that position. That might be really uncomfortable in the long run, right? You want to kind of stay flat onto that mat, on the mat. My pants are falling all over the place. All right, now bring your legs down for me. And the next thing we're going to do is bring one leg into our chest and the other leg lengthens. Mine's hiding under the couch now. That's okay. Tuck that leg nice and tight into your chest and hold. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. Relax. Close your eyes. The hard part of the class is over. Now we get to just relax together. Well, we're still stretching, but it's more relaxing now. Good job. And go ahead and switch sides. Beautiful. Really stretch nice and deep into that hip. Breathe nice and deep. Don't stress anything, just kind of relax. Beautiful. You're doing a great job. Really good job. Let your body sink down into the mat. Okay. Switch sides. Now this time we're going to come over to it with that leg that's in the chest, right? We're going to come over to the opposite chest and pull it up. Now we should feel that stretch more over our butt cheek rather than straight up the leg. Now, there shouldn't be any pain in your hip joint when you do that. And you should be able to just kind of relax into that stretch. Tug as much as you're comfortable with. Don't overdo it. You're not in a race or competition. We stretch enough so that it feels nice and good. You're doing great. And go ahead and switch sides for me. Oh my goodness, I am clickety-clacking like a skeleton. Crazy. You're doing great. I think I've said you're doing great like 20 times already, but hey, you are. So kudos to you. It's the winter vacation time and you're still doing a class, which is amazing. And that means I'm not going to yell at you when I come back, which is also amazing. I don't want to be mad at you. I'll still need to be nice and limber and flexible. So that we can start the new year nice and strong. Because that's important. We want to have a new start into the new year, right guys? No injuries, just good vibes. Now bring both knees into your chest. Arms come out into a T, palms flat to the ground. tuck your core and let the knees fall over to one side. And we're going to hang out here for a full minute. Isn't that so nice? In that minute, go ahead and listen to whatever music is playing right now in your house. If you're doing this at home, maybe you have an audiobook going, that's totally fine too. Listen to the audiobook or the TV that's going on in the background. And just relax. Sink that back down, relax that spine. Relax your shoulders too. You can probably hear my stomach growling right now. Good Lord, I need a snack. You're doing wonderful. I feel like I haven't eaten enough today, even though I've eaten quite a bit. Tuck your core and come over to the other side. What did you all eat today? Something good? Probably it's Christmas time. Or if Christmas is over, it's New Year's time, and that's also a lot of good food. Good job, really relax. It's beautiful. Breathe nice and deep. Keep holding that position. You look amazing, you look beautiful, you're doing great. Now come back into the middle, bring both feet down to the ground and open up into a butterfly where the soles of our feet kiss. Relax your back and relax your shoulders. We're going to sit here for a good 30 seconds. I wish I could turn on some music right now, but I have a feeling that they'll take the video down from YouTube, and I don't want that either, because then you don't have anything to watch, and that would be a tragedy. And plus, I think you'd be really mad at me if you didn't have anything to watch. We're going to take our arms, and we're going to bring our arms up behind our head so that our arms rest right next to our ears. Don't tighten up your hips. Stay relaxed. It's okay. It'll increase the stretch just a little bit, but not too much. You got it. Breathe through it. Now go ahead and bring your arms forward, close your legs, bring your knees into your chest, and tuck your chin up like a little cannonball. Make yourself as tiny as you can, teeny, 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 tiny, a little itty bitty person, and lengthen all the way as much as you can, pointing those toes, stretching into your fingers, all the way like you're waking up in the morning. All the way, stretch, 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 stretch. And back into a tiny little cannonball. Hug yourself, make yourself teeny tiny, nose to knees, and lengthen. One more time, make yourself as long as possible. Point those toes, reach with those arms. My belly is probably showing oh now. And reach and stretch, 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 and go ahead and relax. And you can sit up when you're ready, and guess what? You did it! You did the Limber for Life class for today. I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you when I come back from Washington. Love you!